Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Wow, what a weekend. Absolutely incredible. With some amazing people. It really was. There's not words for how good it was. I hope Robert's okay for Robert's train set. He had a fall in the car park on Sunday morning. But he was a trooper. He didn't let it stop him. He was still going round and meeting everybody and shaking people's hands and yeah, absolute trooper. I hope you got home okay, Robert. It was amazing. Getz was incredible. I was driving down the motorway and my anxiety was probably kicking in. Even though I going home, I was like, no, keep going, you've got to keep going. I was worried about parking with these stupid apps that you have to download. And on the Saturday, you had to park at the train station and get the free bus, which I'd never done before. I got parked up, found a car parking space easy. And then the app wouldn't accept my debit card. So quick phone call to the wife and she sorted it all out for me. So caught the free bus, the first one. The top deck was empty. I was all on my own. It was nice. Got to the show about 8:30 and Clive from Newlyn Railway was already outside, the bargain hunter, the old mate. Yeah, he was eager to get in and get the bargains, so we had a chat. Sorry, I'm losing my voice, it gets. Then Timber Surf came over. He organised the YouTube meetup, which was an amazing thing. Went in the VIP area for a while. I was in the show about 9:30 and met up with my old mate Pete from Delft Junction and his lovely wife Sue. Me and Pete talk all the time. Really is a great guy. We have a lot of banter between us as well, which is a lot of fun. I had a walk round, bumped into Lord Al, Mr. YouTube himself and his family. Cameras everywhere. Not even got him through the door before he was mobbed. But yeah, I really like Lord Al. He's absolutely top bloke. He really is. Shook my hand, put his arm around me, and we had a chat. Yeah, really like Lord Al. There was that thing where you could vote for your favourite YouTuber. But it was only for the big channels, It should be opened up to where you can vote for whoever you want. Whoever is on YouTube, you can vote for them. But my vote would have gone for Lord Al, definitely. He really is Mr. YouTube. So carried on walking around the show, and Tony Northeastern come over to me. I'd seen him previously in a VIP area, and we met briefly last year, but last year was crazy busy, it really was. And Tony come over and shook my hand, and he knew who I was. I was like, Tony, do you know my little tiny channel? But yeah, Tony's a craftsman, he really is. He does incredible scratch builds. He puts so much detail into every build. He's millimetre precision. Really is very, very gifted at scratch building. And he's a really nice guy to talk to as well. So I enjoyed meeting Tony. Then I carried on walking around a bit more and bumped into Andy, the hot dog, and his son Richard. Richard's got an incredible knowledge of trains, he really has. Me and Andy had a chat. Andy really is a key member of the community. He's so supportive to everybody. As soon as he's a live chat, Andy's there. He moderates on a lot of the channels and on the chats as well. He's absolutely brilliant. He really is. Really got a lot of respect for Andy. So yeah, we had a chat. Carried on walking around. Bumped into Mav. Well, what a character Mav is, he is great. He's got an amazing sense of humour as well. He was very funny. Enjoyed talking to Mav. We spoke several times on Saturday. But, yeah, I like Mav. I've got a lot of time for him. We went off, did the YouTube meetup at 2 o'clock, I think it was. I got talking to Paul and Paris from Smallwood Junction, two wonderful people. And we'd been doing the YouTube meetup 45 minutes, maybe an hour. Sort of looking sort of over here, in the corner of my eye, I could see Anthony Dodge walking in. Jaw hit the floor. I knew it was coming, but after last year when him and Joyce very sadly got COVID and couldn't come over, I was just thinking something's going to go wrong, but it didn't, thankfully. And Anthony came over, shook my hand and gave me a hug. And then Joyce was all of a sudden there, she hugged me, and didn't feel real meeting them. You know, I sit there on a Friday night watching Anthony's live stream on a Friday evening, never miss one. I've missed one in 2.5 years. But two incredible people, very easy to talk to, and had done an amazing thing where they'd flown over from the United States just to be with us for the weekend. It was an incredible thing for them to do, and it was wonderful to meet them. It really was. We did the YouTube meetup. We did a few photos. Excuse me. Also met Allan from Buckland Junction. He's amazing. I like Allan. Got a lot of time for him. It was a pleasure to meet him. It really was. It was the first time I've met Allan. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. And then we went off and we had a wander around the show until the show ended on Saturday. I got to spend a bit of time with Anthony and Joyce and Andy the hot dog. And then I left, drove all the way back to Derby, and then I went back again for the second day. Another day of fun, and it really was fun. Met Christopher he used to call his channel Christopher's Hobby Blog, and he's changed it again. But I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. I'll put it on the bottom of the screen so you can see it. I like Christopher. He was a great character. Really like talking to Christopher. Yeah, he's a real gentleman. He really is. So yeah, that was good to meet Christopher. I spoke to him several times throughout the show. And I was walking around, and there he was, Peter Dixon. What a guy Peter is. So much knowledge. Been following his channel for quite a while. And he was there and he wasn't talking to anyone, and I sort of went across, introduced myself, and he shook my hand, and he was spot on. He was such a nice guy, and spent ages chatting to him, and really enjoyed talking to him. I didn't know he had a continental layout in his loft. I didn't realise that. But yeah, it was amazing to meet Peter. It really was. And we were chatting away, and Steve come over from Route 7. I like Steve. He's amazing. He really is. And we all had a good chat. It was very, very nice. And this was even before the second YouTube meetup. Carried on walking around a bit more, and there was Colin from Woodthorpe International. And most of you know Colin from building that incredible trestle bridge that he built. But yeah, I've been wanting to meet Colin for quite a while. We do talk offline away from YouTube, and we had a good chat. He was a very, very nice guy. And he was there at the YouTube meetup. We all got pictures together, which was very nice. But yeah, I met some incredible people. I'm sorry if I've not mentioned them in this video, but I'm very, very tired physically, mentally. It's been draining, but it's been wonderful. So I'm sorry if I've not mentioned you in the video. But I just want to say thank you to everybody who took out time to speak to me. We have pictures together, and it was just a wonderful event. The end of Sunday, after the YouTube meetup, the show went very, very quiet. And Anthony, myself, Joyce, Andy the hot dog, and Christopher, we had a walk around the show. And it was great for all of us to spend some time together. Even when the tannoy went off to say the show had ended, we were still walking around. And then security come over and said that we had to leave, but they were nice over it. And then we went outside, carried on talking. I had to message my wife really quickly, can you extend the car parking? Because my car parking ticket was about to run out any second. She did that for me so I could spend a few more minutes with Anthony and Joyce. And we all had a nice chat, and then Anthony says, this might not ever happen again. Didn't think of it that way, and I think everyone was a bit emotional. Then Anthony and Joyce went back to their hotel, and me and Andy and his son Richard, we walked around the building to where we were parked, and I said to Andy, did that all really just happen? And I think we were both in shock. It'd been such an amazing event, an amazing time. But thank you to everybody who took out time to come and speak to me and shake my hand. It's something I will never forget. So I'm going to stop rambling now. I'm going to really quickly show you what I bought at the show. I did resist. I didn't buy any trains. There was two that I was very, very close to buying, but I was well behaved. I bought some bits for their layout because I want to get the layout more complete. So I'll show you what they are, and then I'll leave you with a few photographs from the Great Electric Train Show. So yeah, I'll leave it there, and I'll show you what I've bought. So just before I show you what I've bought, I wanted to show you these double-decker coaches. It's a control cab. These were so very kindly given to me by Anthony, Dodge and Joyce. Anthony knows that I've wanted some of these for a long time, and he's very kindly given these to me. I'm not going to run these today. I'm too tired. I'm going to have a bit of a running session tomorrow, I think, when I'm a bit more recovered. But I'm so pleased with them. Really pleased. Wanting those for quite a while. I also bought this. I think these are basically rebranded Falla kits. But it's nice to have a few things in like this on the cold winter evenings where I can just sit at the table in the house in the warm and just build kits like this. I like doing stuff like that. And then I also got a couple other bits. Had to get a new set of points. Unfortunately, I've got a set of points on the layout that's broken, and you can't repair them, so I'm not even going to mess about with them. I'm just going to replace them. Some plastic strips as well, because I've got a building to repair. What else did I get? Also got this. I was turning around, idiot. I wasn't going to buy it. Then I was. Then I wasn't, and then I went back and thought I'll get it, and then the lady also gave me quite a big discount as well. But one thing I'd noticed on it, the fuel tanks don't come with it. They are a separate item to buy, and they are very, very expensive. So I went over to the West Hill Wagon Works guys and bought a couple of fuel tanks. So I've got to cut them off the sprues and prime them and get those painted up. thicker one. And the last thing that I bought was that, which is the Bachmann fuel point. Been wanting this for a while. Had a bit of a laugh with me buddy Pete. I was at a stall and I got the last one. I'd just beat Pete to it, and then I think it was the Sunday we were walking around, and I found him at another stall, and Pete bought one from there, and he paid significantly less than I did. Never mind. But yeah, really pleased with what I've got. Some great bits for the layout. Gonna have a few days off now, I think, and then I'm going to get back to building my layout, and I've got lots to come. Lots of new videos planned, so please stick with the channel. It was amazing to meet so many people this weekend. Safe travels home for Anthony and Joyce. It was an incredible experience to meet you both, and I'm sure I'll catch up with everybody in the live streams. Thank you everybody for watching. Please hit that like button for me, subscribe if you've not done already, and I'll see you all again on the next video.